I think 2025's Wolfman's like a beautifully wrapped gift that turns out to be socks. Sure, it's well made and nostalgic, but you were hoping for something a little more exciting. In Lee Whannell's 2025 reboot of Wolfman, Blake and his family moved to a secluded childhood home in Oregon. After a mysterious animal attack, Blake begins to transform into a werewolf, endangering his wife Charlotte and daughter Ginger as they are trapped inside the cabin fighting for survival. I'm a big fan of Lee Whannell's work. The Invisible Man was a solid retelling, and I think Upgrade is one of the most underrated sci-fi movies of the last decade. But honestly, this movie feels a bit undercooked. I did think the body horror was effective, especially during those gnarly transformation scenes, and personally I love the refreshing throwback creature design, although I'm sure it'll likely disappoint a number of people expecting a full-on werewolf tale. Christopher Abbott is the standout here for me, giving his all in a convincing performance that could have easily been a furry cardboard cutout. Julia Garner's solid as always, although shockingly I didn't find her to be as believable in this role as she usually is. I thought the cinematography was great, and some of these scenic shots are visual treats. However, I have more issues with this film than I do things to praise about it. The plot's very predictable, the pacing so disjointed it's either too slow or rushing to wrap things up in a nice little bow. Some of the dialogue I found quite hard to take seriously, and a number of the decisions these characters make are so baffling you might wonder if they're secretly auditioning for the Darwin Awards or something. Personally, a lot of the tension this movie tries to build was lost on me, and I didn't find much of what goes down to be very convincing. I respect Whannell's attempt to give the Universal monsters another spin, but for me, this is a big swing that mostly misses. Trust me, I really wanted to like Wolfman, but it just didn't really come together for me.
How disappointing.